there's one thing that's even more important than what you say in your marketing, and that is how you say it. In marketing, we need to shift people's beliefs. We need them to understand concepts and ideas and to believe in the things that we believe in if we want them to come and work with us. In order for us to actually have somebody believe what we believe in to then come and work with us, they need to believe that we believe it, okay? And we need one ingredient in every piece of content, in every conversation, and that is certainty. Without certainty, none of your marketing is going to stick. If you beat around the bush and you think and you suppose and you don't actually come through with certainty and with confidence in what you say, your marketing is going to suck, because people read right through that. Now, certainty is difficult, right? Especially in something like online business. Now, you mightn't be in the business space, but it's very hard to be certain on anything, never mind everything. You can be certain on some principles, but things change, right? And also your life experience changes. I'm going to just turn around here because there's a lot of people there. Your life experience changes. You learn more, you have different experiences, you change your mind on things that you really, really solidly believed before. Look how low these planes fly. Anyway, back to the video. You change your mind on beliefs that you held really, really firmly and closely because you have life experiences that change these. And so it's hard to be certain, but you have to be certain. And what actually happened, the reason I'm having this conversation with you, this one-way conversation, you can actually engage. You can make it a two-way conversation and drop some comments here and let me know your thoughts. But as I was walking around the park, I have two upcoming masterminds. And in previous years and in previous businesses, when I was launching some sort of an event or a new program launch, most of my fears and worries would be around, will people sign up? What will happen if I don't sell out? What will happen if people don't buy the program? What will happen if it flops? And I didn't really realize the shift. It was almost like a penny drop moment tonight, where I realized the shift that all my worries and fears are around selling out. My worries and fears are not around people won't take action or people will just, completely ignore it. My fears are actually the opposite. I've got some dirt in my eye. Someone is really trying to make sure I don't get this video. Dirt in the eye, planes, lots of people. But I'm still going with certainty. The thing is, the reason I am so certain that firstly, I'm going to fill every spot on these masterminds. But second, that the certainty is in the business in the future. Even if these masterminds didn't fill, for example, which they won't, I am certain they will fill. I am certain they will sell out. They might actually have already sold out by the time this video is played. So again, if you're coming to the mastermind, you bought a ticket, or if you've seen the launch, drop a comment below. Because there's a good chance that when you're watching this, some of the tickets, or maybe even all of the tickets, are gone. But the certainty now is not just in this particular launch, it's in my messaging. It's in what I'm doing. And I never had that level of certainty before. I had lots of different offers over the last 6 or 7 years. I had fitness offers, I had offers for entrepreneurs, I had fat loss offers, I had summer kind of boot camp shred offers, I had offers for workers, I had offers for calisthenics, I had so many different things. And I never had the level of certainty in something that I do now. Firstly, I'm certain that I'm doing the right thing. I'm very fulfilled in my work. Second, I'm certain in my methods because I have so many people who are getting great results from them, not only myself. And I'm certain in my messaging, and I'm certain in the fact that the work that I am doing is compounding. And that certainty that I have in the thing that I market and I sell and I bring people into actually creates certainty in other people. so other people see the messaging. Here's a kid who's going to kill me on a bike. Everything is out today. Boom, there he goes, rocket. But certainty is just reflected back to my clients, and from my clients. I reflect certainty to my clients. They believe in the methods, they put in the work. They get certainty with a positive feedback loop. I get excited, I go out and I bring more certainty to my content, to my offers, to what I do. But you're not always going to start with certainty. And I was not always certain in my offers, my methods, and at times there are still things I'm not certain about. But you have to show up with confidence to share what you believe in and to have certainty, but also to be okay to adapt and learn. And there's plenty of things I've changed my mind on that I was certain on before and I am no longer certain on. So it's okay to be certain and to change your mind. But when it comes to your marketing, certainty is an ingredient that cannot be understated. It is so important. And if you cannot show up in your marketplace with certainty on what you do, how you do it, who you do it for, if you can't be certain with your clients, if you can't be certain with your audience, if you can't be certain in your content, you're going to find sales and marketing very, very difficult.